the name Alive just came really out of the inspiration of how I wanted to feel most of the time. And I think there's something that is very juicy and very rich about wanting to feel alive and being, just noticing that we're here and we're only here for a short time.
And was there a moment in your life where you had like the click or like an enlightenment? Because I read in your bio somewhere that you one day woke up and decided, okay, I have to change something. Like, do you think it's always necessary that you need like a little push, like in German we say ausschöpft, to feel alive? Or is it something that just happens to you? Or some people, do you think we all should force ourselves to like to some borders to actually feel more alive? Or
I think it's an interesting question, and I have conversations about this all the time, especially with one of my friends who believes that it requires a sort of trauma in order to have that shift of mindset. For me, it definitely was a gradual process of looking at different areas of my life and looking at why I wasn't fully happy and satisfied with them. And it started with work. So I used to be an accountant, and I didn't really like my work there, so I started getting into personal development through that. But I cannot deny that first of all, my cousin died when she was 31, and she left a 1-year-old behind, and I think if she had known that she would only have such a short life, I think, she would have lived differently. That's definitely impacted me, as well as a friend of mine who's currently dying, and where at the age of 37, you think, well, maybe we don't have that much time, so how would I want to live every single day if that was my diagnosis? And so I think death has something to play with it, and on the other hand, it's simply a choice, right? You can go through life and be settled and comfortable, and that may be right for some. I don't judge it by any stretch of the imagination, but for me, I know that in order for me to feel like I've lived fully and I'm going to die empty, in the most positive way of the word, sense of the word, there's certain things that I want to have done, and they are sometimes a bit more on the risky side. So that's the lifestyle I choose.
Cool, thank you so much. It's already really inspiring. I feel now I feel really alive in the last month. Since I've been to Bali, it was the same story a little bit. Like, I had a really hard year, and then a really horrible job, and then I said, like, stop, okay, I have to change something, and it all changes right now, and it's really wonderful. I feel so alive, and everyone around me who's in their normal jobs and everything, it feels like I'm like, hello, wake up, wake up, wake up, and they're all like, yeah, I have to work, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have so many problems, the weather is so bad, and I'm really like, yeah, I don't know, I feel like somebody clicked like a button, and I really think that this conference could be a good possibility to push some buttons, like I really hope that it's going to be like that.
And I think you're highlighting something really important, and that is people. Like, for me, connections with people that are meaningful, that kind of really shift your outlook on life, that's the most valuable gift to me, right? Like, I love meeting people that completely change my path, that really make me think very differently. And so I think it's actually really important that you take, for example, this juice that you're feeling right now of like feeling alive and like wanting to shake up other people, because you being alive and being lit up gives other people the permission to do the same thing. So I think it's our duty to be the best version of ourselves and to really, to shine a light for them, and kind of say, hey, this is not the only way. You don't have to be in that corporate job if you hate it. And I think sometimes jealousy can give us a lot of information, I guess, about what we want more of. So it's a really good clue. So keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I try to. I already looked for tickets back to Bali to get more of this energy.